Hi there, I'm Jessica. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a day designer planner here to unbox and go through with you. Now, I have personally never used a day designer before, but I have always looked at them and thought that they were very functional. So when I noticed that they were having a 50% off sale on their 2018 flagship planners, I thought that this would be a great opportunity to give it a try as part of my planning system. Now, if it works out the way that I am hoping it will, then I will definitely repurchase it again when this one ends. I could talk more about my ideas for the planner once we get through it, so let's talk about the packaging. I think it is super pretty. Love this signature mint color and the gold stamp. And this is about as far as I've gotten. I've seen the pretty gold and white stripes there. There's a little message from Day Designer about their idea behind the planner. And then there is another box inside, which is very pretty. It's white. It has the DD logo. It has this pretty little mint pull-out tab. And then inside, we have a few cards. This one's pretty. It has gold foil with their little emblem, and it says Life Designed, which is kind of like their logo. And it tells you how you can win a free day designer. That's just a really neat little program there. Then we also have this little card, which looks like it gives you kind of the highlights of the planner. And on the back is like a care card. How to take care of your planner and things like that so that it'll last for you. So here is my planner. I love this box. I hope it fits washi tape because I think that'd be really neat. But either way, I'm definitely gonna keep it for some kind of storage. So we have like some bubble wrap. And then another protective plastic sleeve here, so that's nice. Okay, so I actually have the mini size. So in the flagship planners, they have the mini and the classic. The mini is total width here, total width from this one end to the other is 6.6 and height is 8.3. Now, if you go with the classic, it would be 9 inches in width and 9.75 in height. This is a spiral. It on the website was called the Wire O kind of spiral there. It's a matte gold and it feels very sturdy. I have had I think it was a notebook in a Wire O before. Sometimes it gives me troubles when turning. It's just all how you turn the pages. Talking about the cover now. This is a nice hardbound cover, which I love, and has little metal corners, which is beautiful. Makes it look very classy and will probably keep it nice and sturdy for you. There's so many patterns to choose from. I was really going back and forth between their like signature stripe, black and white stripe pattern. I also really like the spotty one. There's so many different pretty patterns. Since this one is January 2018 to December 2018, I'm already literally halfway through. I figured I would just go a little bit colorful for fun, and then if I'm gonna go a whole entire year, I'll probably do something that will be a little bit more classic that will match all seasons. But I do love this. I'm a floral kind of girl. I love the colors. I love the gold and the little black accents that are throughout. So this one I believe is called Painterly Florals. So going inside, you do get a folder here, which I think is super nice. It's coated, feels sturdy. I love that I will be able to slip in important papers right there, and we'll go right into the first page, which is just a nice clean white sheet of paper. And then instead of giving you a place to write your name, they actually have a spot for my word for the year. So some people pick a word for the year and do challenges with it all year round. So if you're one of those people, you actually have a spot to put your word. So going into the next page, you have a little message here by Whitney English, who is the founder. And then you have this little note, which is how to use the day designer and the purpose pages. I am so excited about the purpose pages. I've been in a planner funk recently, and I think that they're gonna help me like get back on track, like refocus. They're kind of like little worksheets here. So they have little descriptions at the top that you could read. The first one is called My Reality Check, and it just has like life segments, and there's a bunch of them listed out for you. You also could add a few of your own, and then it's basically a way for you to track how are you spending your time and money in these areas. Just a couple examples like your career, your social, your family, your chores, TV distractions, spiritual, physical, education, so on and whatnot. And the next one we have here is My Core, and so you just kind of fill these little circles in here and see what maybe overlaps. You have your top 5 values, top 5 strengths, and top 5 passions. Next, you have your goal setting, which I think is really nice. So first they laid it out by a whole year, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, and then gave you sections for myself, my people, my habits, my resources, and career. Then you have a goal setting page, turning goals into intentions. So you have in the mini here, I'm sure the classic has more space, but you have a total of 8 goals. So you write in the goal, and then you have a monthly action, weekly routine, daily habit, and progress looks like ... fill in the blank. I really like this one as well. It is the ideal month. It is an undated monthly view, so fill that in however you'd like. I think it might be nice to kind of put some meal ideas in here since I do meal planning just for me personally. This is the ideal week, which I also really love this one. So it's broken down by hours and then Monday through Sunday, so you kind of set your routine up. You have your morning, your afternoon. It starts at all the way at 5 a.m. down to 7 p.m. on this page. Then you have your months at a glance, January to December of 2018. And then you have a notes page on the January tab, which this paper here is like a cardstock, and as you could probably tell, the tabs are really pretty. They are gold and laminated. So let's go ahead and go right into what the monthly view looks like, nice and clean, kind of gray and white scale here. In this planner, it's important to note that it actually starts Monday to Sunday, which this will be my first planner ever using a monthly view layout that way, because I'm used to the classic Sunday to Saturday. But I kind of like how they have shaded in the weekend here. If you could even tell, it's very, very lightly shaded. And since this is a daily planner, I'm not really getting the weekly view. This does kind of give me my traditional weekly view look, so I might turn back and use my monthly view a little bit more. You also have a notes section, or it says this month with some lines. It's very, very clean, and I could use this section to just jot some notes or even decorate with some washi tape however I'd like. So that's what the monthly view looks like. Oh, by the way, just wanted to mention real quick, these little flags here are for when there is like a holiday or an event. So they will put a flag and then write it in the script. So then you go into your daily planning pages. I also really love the way they have set this up. So you start off, I'm just gonna go from top to bottom. You start off with a quote, and then you get a today's top 3 checklist. And over here I call these the 4 Ds because I noticed that they both, or they all 4 of them start with the letter D. But we have a box that says do, dinners or dinner for the day, dollars, and don't forget. So maybe do would be great if there's a bill due for that day. If you're a student, maybe a project or a work assignment. For dinner, I love that. That's great for me. Dollars, so maybe if you're tracking what you spend in a day or any orders you may place, Etsy sticker order or something like that. And a don't forget spot, which is kind of self-explanatory. Then you have these 2 major columns for your daily planning. Your today section, which is broken down by hours. In the mini, it is by 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then you have this running to-do list, which I think is so nice. At the bottom, you have notes box and this little daily gratitude box to fill in, which I love that because I have been trying to do a daily gratitude journal every day, and I usually just write out one line, but it is in a separate book from everything else that I use, so I have to kind of remember to flip to it. This is right here on my daily page, so I like that. And then it's going to continue like that, one day a page, Monday through Friday. When you get to the weekend, it's actually a shared page, and I'm assuming they're doing that to save space because this is a daily planner. If you look, I mean, it's kind of chunky as is, so I'm assuming they're trying to save space, as well as maybe have you not focus so much on the to-dos on your weekend, maybe have more fun. So here's Saturday, here's Sunday. You still get a top to-do list, and then you'll have your schedule instead of a running to-do list. If you needed to make this a running to-do list, you could ignore the hours. Same with Sunday, you get your quote at the top, and then down below, I really like this. It says next week, and it's Monday to Sunday, and you could use that to pre-plan, or if you meal plan, put your meal plan there, your work hours, school, whatever you need to do. So I really like that. And then you go right on, continue. So let's talk about notes pages real quick. Not every single month gets one, which is one bummer I have about this planner. Either give it to me or don't, because it's gonna kind of confuse me. I personally love to have a notes page at the beginning of each month, and this planner is continual, meaning the pages continue, there's no breaks. So if the month ends over here on the left, they'll give you this extra notes page, which has 3 boxes at the top, has 3 columns. You could barely tell it's 3 columns though, so you could use this as like 3 little trackers of some sort, and then just use it as continual lines. But let me show you a month like here, March, where it ends on the right hand side, so they're not going to give you a monthly notes page. It's just going to go right on to the month. That's the only thing that I think is a little bit of a bummer. But that is the planner and how it works. And then when you get to the very end here, December 2018 is this month's planner that I got on the 50% off sale. It's the last month, and it basically, I believe it just ends. You do get one notes page, and then a blank white sheet of paper, which I would probably end up jotting on this or something like that. So as you may have noticed while turning through, the pages look a little on the thin side. I did make a note to myself while I was on the website what they said the paper thickness was. It's at a 90 GSM, which does feel to be definitely more on the thinner side. So I thought, because I have some extra pages towards the front, I'll go ahead and do like a little pin test in one of the days here. Like, we'll just pick one random one in January, and I'm gonna grab out some popular pins that I like, that I know a lot of other planner people's like here, and let's just quickly do this. So first I have a Pilot G2 in the 0.7, and I'm just gonna write I don't have cute handwriting, guys, please don't judge me. It's just to see if there's any bleeding or shadowing on the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna write the word hello, and then this is just a simple ballpoint pen. I have a mild liner highlighter in the pink. This is a Papermate Flare in the medium. we'll do one of my favorites. It is the Friction Click 0.7 erasable pen. And I'm gonna erase off the O. Okay. Next I have the Staedtler Triplus Fine Liner in a red. Thought I'd get some color in there. And two more to go. We have the Paper Mate Inkjoy Gel in a 0.5. Last but not least, I brought out a Sharpie, and this actually is a two-sided, so we have like the thicker end, and then I have the ultra fine tip. All right, let's go ahead and take a peek on the other side, oopsies, and see what kind of quality we have here, even though it's thin, what this will hold up to. All right, so all I really see is definitely some bleeding with the Sharpie. Now, I kind of am heavy-handed, so you might get a little bit of the pressure from my own handwriting. You might see the highlighter a little bit there. The red is really not that bad. I mean, if you could see, there is very, very light shadowing, but it's not gonna bother me as a functional planner. I will probably just grab something simple like a ballpoint, or really even the flare looks pretty good. Yeah. The Uniball Signo, is that the first one I used? That one looks really good. So I'll probably just grab one of those, and I'm probably not going to worry much about like sticker decorating, because I still want to use my Erin Condren planner. I do love stickers in my planner, and I think I'd like to keep my Erin Condren Life Planner decorative and also clean, so that I could save it more as a memory keeper. If I'm going to be investing in stickers, I might as well keep it really nice and pretty instead of trying to cram in all of those to-do lists and like notes that I want to take. If I'm going to sticker decorate for like a creative outlet, then I just don't quite have all of the necessary like note taking that I need, that I think this planner will give me. I'm definitely excited to give it a try. I mean, I'm in June, so I'm gonna fill out the purpose pages. I'm gonna get started on the dailies. I love that I picked the mini, but we'll see if I want to move up to the classic. I think that this is nice and lightweight enough for me to even take on the go. Like, even though it looks like a big chunky planner with a hard cover, to me, it feels even lighter than my Erin Condren Life Planner. Maybe it's just the size. I don't know, the thinner papers. I don't know. But I could take this. I think it's perfect for me to go ahead and take this into the car if I want to go somewhere. Definitely transfer it from place to place in my house. I like to keep my planners in the functional ones near my nightstand so that I can fill them out the night before. And then I like to do a lot of work in the kitchen or in the front area of my house, and then, you know, if I need to take this and you know, fill out my big to-do list for the day on cleaning day and kind of work on it as I go. I mean, yeah, I just think it's gonna work really nicely. I hope so, at least. But as of now, as I'm filming, I just checked, the 2018 Flagship Day Designers are still at 50% off sale, both the mini and the full size. So if you would like to test it out yourself, I'm going to go ahead and leave the website down below. I'm also going to include an affiliate link or referral link. Whatever it is, feel free to use it if you want to. They also have their brand new 2018-2019 academic year planners out. So they start now, I think in June or July, and go to the next summer. So if this is something that really interests you and you want to go ahead and start now and use it as your planner, they have those available at the full price with some new, really cute new patterns. It is like Planner New Year, the mid-year Planner New Year. So anyways, I hope that this was helpful in giving you another look at a different type of planner option. I just want to thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button because I'd love to have you. Also, there's a little bell icon that you could click. It'll just let you know the next time I upload a video so that you could come back to see me again soon. I'm going to go ahead and pop up a couple videos that I have done, and you could click on those little images if you are interested in seeing any of those. Until next time, I just want to wish you a beautiful day and happy planning as always. Alrighty, friends. Bye-bye.